Hey Taos, welcome. We're going to go over a bit of news for today. It's Friday the 26th.
2013. Did you hear about this, Enrico? An Ohio man sues a casino after being robbed after winning $35,000 in blackjack. Did you hear about this story?
He sues them because?
Yeah, because
he can afford a lawyer now?
No, apparently, I guess he won $35,000 in blackjack, right? And they posted his address for the public to see it or something.
Oh.
And he says that they should have wrote him a check rather than giving him out hundreds of dollars, or in $100 bills. Well, apparently, I guess someone followed him back to his house and held him up at gunpoint. But the casino's claiming at no fault whatsoever. What do you think? I mean,
I would hate to be held up in front of my own house with a bunch of $100 bills. He would have changed it to $100 bills anyway. What do you mean?
You mean they shouldn't have written him a check? They should have just gave him cold cash. They gave him cold cash.
They gave him cold cash. They should have.
That was a mistake.
Hey.
It sucks. Bad luck.
Hopefully we can get another $35,000 out of the whole thing.
Yeah, good luck on that one. All right, do you have any news you want to share?
Well, in technology, I'm really a little bit sort of excited and not very excited about the new Chromecast. Google has come up with a nice little HDMI thing that you stick in the back of your television set, and it allows you to, for $35, watch YouTube. You can watch us, and you can watch Netflix and things like that. It essentially makes your television a smart television, and it's the lowest price point imaginable for things like that. And it doesn't come with a remote. It actually with your Android or iPhone or iPad, you can control this system. And so sit at your couch and watch videos and bring up web pages
on your TV. Basically, it turns your TV into kind of like a computer.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That's cool. And right now I'm using a game system to do a lot of that stuff, but that's like a $300 game system. Now you can get almost the same thing for $35.
Oh my gosh, nice. That sounds like a competitor to Apple TV.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, in New York Times and RT report today, federal prosecutors on Thursday brought what they called the largest hacking and data breach in the case in this country, charging 5 people with running an organization that hacked the computer networks of more than a dozen corporations, stealing and selling at least 160 million credit and debit card numbers.
Oh, that's why my accounts don't work today.
Yes. The scheme was run by 4 Russian nationals and a Ukrainian. Damn Ruskies, man. The victims in the scheme, which prosecutors said ran from 2005 until last year, included JCPenney, 7-Eleven, JetBlue, Heartland Payment Systems, one of the largest credit and debit processing companies, and their French retailer Carrefour. I don't know, how do you, what is that?
You just make up a funny mumbling French sound.
Well, anyways, a lot of people got screwed out of a lot of money.
Well, that's tough. And I hear that in Russia, there's these young people who are making hundreds of thousands of dollars, pulling it from American bank accounts by breaking into American systems. And we can complain about it here, but in Russia, those kids are seen as sort of local heroes, that they're able to get money. They're sort of like little Robin Hoods.
Nice.
And bringing it back from the West.
Well, these people were far from Robin Hoods. I mean, the defendants were identified as Vladimir Drinkman, Alexander Kalinin, Roman Kotov, and Dmitry Smilinets, or something like that, of Russia, and Mikhail Rytkov of Ukraine. Mr. Drinkman is in custody in the Netherlands, and Mr. Smilinets is in custody in the United States. The whereabouts of the other 3 were unclear. With all that cash, where would you go? I mean, yeah. So, anything else going on?
Anything else in technology and whatever?
Facebook jumps 25% in the stock market.
Facebook has been doing pretty well on the mobile side of things, and that's good for them. I didn't really expect them to do terribly brilliantly, and they have struggled for a while now, but seems like things are looking better for them.
It's good. Did you hear about this? Florida airport evacuated after depleted uranium discovered. Portions of an airport in Miami, Florida were evacuated after depleted uranium was discovered earlier Thursday. Firefighters cleared a 150-foot area of the Opa-locka Airport in South Florida after a 55-gallon drum was found filled with depleted uranium.
Well, it's got to go somewhere.
Yeah, I guess to the airport, right? I don't know. Anyways, that's pretty scary. I mean, some depleted uranium right on the tarmac.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't use barrels of that in McDonald's French fries.
Oh, anything else going on in the news?
In the news, nationally.
How about internationally?
Internationally, globally.
Yes.
Extraterrestrially. No.
Oh, really? There's ET sightings?
No. I have no news for you. I'm a blank slate now.
You're a blank slate?
Yes. So why don't you go and get some weather for me so I can I can see what's going on in our environment.
I'm off to go do the weather.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
And now let's get some weather with Robert.
Thanks, Enrico, and good day, Taos. I have your weather for today, July 26, 2013. Mostly sunny in the early part of the day with scattered showers in the afternoon. We have a high of 82 degrees and a low of 54 degrees. Wind coming out of the east at 8 miles per hour, 40% chance of rain, 46 on the humidity, 11 on the UV index. We have sunrise at 6:04 in the AM and moonset at 10:34 in the PM. We are in the waning gibbous phase of the moon. Now on to events with Enrico.
Hey, thanks Robert. And I have some events for Friday and a couple other things for Saturday. First off, there's an art opening for Diane Frost. She's showing her large and expressive abstract work in a show called Exploring the Light. It's showing at the Barris Gallery, and her Bob Silver will be there to introduce and sign his just published book. It's entitled Tributes and Tirades, Taos Life and American Politics. So the whole thing starts at 4 o'clock and goes to 7:30 at the gallery, and Bob takes the floor at 6 o'clock to sign his book and say hello. So check that out. They're a great couple, and it should be interesting things. Also, this weekend and today, there's auditions for Annie, the musical. They're going on at the Taos Youth Ballet Studio from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. So go over there and bring something to sing, because they're going to want to hear your voice. And this Saturday at the Kit Carson Museum, there's a Kit Carson and Mrs. White lecture by Paul Hutton. It's a story. He's telling this tale about how Kit Carson and the attempt to rescue Mrs. White from the Apaches. So go on over and see them from 6 to 7 o'clock. Also, this is something that you want to pay attention to. It's the 3rd annual K-Taos Beer Fest from 3 to 7 p.m. So head on over to K-Taos this Saturday. Hey, I might even see you there. Have a great weekend. Catch you later.